What is up? Welcome to Film Villains. How are you
Whoa.
guys doing?
We're doing good, man. We're 2 minutes behind schedule. I apologize. I've been on that vertical grind again. But yeah, man. I'm actually gonna post. Do you guys want to post on my Instagram story right now?
Do it. Let's go. Let's
Yeah.
go.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, hold
It's
on.
like
I'm gonna film. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
the show inside the show, the live
show
inside the
inside
live,
the
inside
show.
the story inside.
Come to watch Film Villains live.
Right now.
The Inception of Film Villains.
Yeah, watch it. We're on live.
Yeah.
All right, that was the worst advertisement ever. But
Yeah,
Or was it the best worst advertisement ever?
I have.
we'll find out. I just posted it, so we'll find out if
sweet.
anyone jumps in. If anyone jumps in the live.
I'm
This
gonna like
week-
it. I'm gonna like it for the
This week-
algorithm.
Guys, I turned into a Nelly homemaker here. I now am the proud owner of a Cricut vinyl cutter. I could do etch. I could do.
What are you doing with that?
You can cut vinyl with it, and then you can make those vinyl into stencils, into stickers, into many things. And I'm quite happy to have it now. I've been like labeling some stuff with some vinyl cutouts, and I started making drinking glasses for the goat bar here. You can see.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah. So you can vinyl cut out your own decorations for your goat bar.
Yes, yeah.
Dude,
So
that's fire.
you can see me back there. Oh,
Bro, creepy. Yo, I
Yeah.
want one of those glasses.
yeah. Well, next time you come, or maybe I'll send you one. But yeah, I'll have to make some film. I bought a bunch of like Dollar Tree glasses, so I'm gonna be cricketing away. Well,
No one's gonna
cool.
catch cancer from those, bro.
no,
Yeah.
definitely not.
Totally not.
I washed it all. I definitely thought of that when I bought them.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
but yeah, it's pretty fucking cool. Yeah, but you can also make like t-shirts and shit, like iron on stuff, and then cut out what you want, and yeah, so I'll be making t-shirts.
Dude, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Arts and crafts at the goat bar.
Yeah, totally.
Arts and crafts at the goat bar that will all somehow help you get a little more drunk, I think.
I think so. Yeah, can't go wrong. Yeah, what you been up to, Alex?
What have I been up to? Getting ready for a benefit show I am playing this weekend. Actually, two. March 8th in San Pedro at the Sardine. We're playing with Jeff Ott, who's coming down, playing his first solo show in Los Angeles in like almost 20 years.
Wait, who's that?
And Jeff Ott, he's the lead singer of a band called 15 and a band called Crimp Shrine. They were
You know that name.
they were in the group of bands with like Operation Ivy and Green Day. Obviously, Green Day did a little bit better over the long run. But anyways, come out to that. It's going to be a damn good time. And then we're playing the Offbeat in Highland Park on Sunday, a Pasadena Humane Eating Wildfire fucking benefit show.
Hell yeah, dude.
How's the new drummer? You still have a drummer?
I still have a drummer. Things are going pretty good. This is the show on Saturday. You can find that on the
cool.
Instagrams. Sunday, screenshot, Instagrams, something. Okay, anyways.
Yeah.
Other than that, just watching terrible movies, terrible things. I am at Alex Napiwocki, as you can see right here. And all of my bands and things and stuff.
And if
follow
you
Acronomicon and LA HorrorCon while you're at it.
and
subscribe and like and rate and review.
Yeah.
All the social stuff.
All of our links are in our link trees in our description. So definitely find us there. Let's see. Is there anybody in the chat room? I haven't seen any chats come through.
Oh yeah, my bad, bro. I got a late start on all these posts and stuff.
Yeah, it's all good. Well, I don't know. I guess there's some news to talk about. Let's talk about some news of this week.
Sure.
Yeah, here. So yesterday, out of 9 Oscars that horror movies were nominated for,
they won them all?
No, not even close.
They only won 1 Oscar, and that one was Nosferatu had 4 nominations. The Substance had 5. And The Substance is the one that took one away, and it wasn't for Demi Moore. It was for hair and makeup, best makeup and hairstyling, which
it absolutely should have won, which is totally great, and congrats to them.
Yeah,
that's incredible.
Yeah, the makeup is wild. Everybody looked really cool in that movie, yeah. So at the very least, it got one.
So I will say I have not seen any of the Oscar-winning movies, so I'm speaking only as somebody that's seen The Substance. But I legitimately thought that Fargate was going to win, and I definitely thought that Demi was going to win. I thought I saw an interesting conversation on Reddit today about it. And the first point was, oh my gosh, forgive me. What's the actress that did win? She's wonderful.
Mickey Madison.
Mickey Madison. So I saw a funny thing today saying that Mickey Madison winning is the perfect button for the Oscar, or for Demi Moore losing, for The Substance, the theme of The Substance. But then I saw the counterpoint saying that no, just by making that comparison is proving The Substance is right, because you're pitting these two people against each other in your own mind. You know what I'm saying? I just thought that was interesting. Jonathan, what the hell's up, bro?
Who's this fucking guy that just joined our show?
Hey, what's
Holy
going on?
shit.
Hold on, I can't hear you.
Oh man.
There we go.
Yeah,
you snuck in the back door.
Talking about The Substance, huh?
Came in through the bathroom window.
Well, I was just saying I was super disappointed that The Substance didn't win Best Director, because I really thought that Fargate had a shot. I really did.
Yeah.
I thought that movie was directed so perfectly that that was such a delicate movie, but also such an in-your-face movie that it was just
definitely a director's movie. And I think you're absolutely right, but I think it goes to show the politics within the voting and all that nonsense.
Yeah, that's true.
I do think this was sort of the industry's chance to try to, after I saw that he had won the editing and then they had won original screenplay. Yeah.
Sean.
After I saw those two, and then it was coming down to Best Director, I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of a ploy to say, hey, indie films are worthy. And I think they're doing that because of the state of what the industry's in. But
that's fair, yeah.
I think that The Substance got robbed on Best Director. I think Demi Moore got robbed. But I can see, this is a $6 million movie, swept the Oscars. It's kind of like you could equate it to something like, oh, this is like, in the 70s and The Godfather with an unknown name star and they sweep the Oscars kind of thing. But not saying this.
It's definitely been a testament of the studios failing to connect a lot of time, because independent cinema, it's like from Moonlight. I mean, La La Land was a big, but that one didn't win. But like Moonlight and the one with Frances McDormand, the Something Land, where it's a Nomad Land. To Everything Everywhere All at Once, which is my favorite one that has ever probably won Best Picture of late. That just big studio movies just aren't cutting it, and they're just made by like this panel of people that are just too many cooks in the kitchen. And the thing about Anora, and the two big reasons why it won so much, I think, is that number one, there was already this big backlash against Carla Gascon from Amelia Perez.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? They gave Amelia Perez 2, one for the music, one song, which was like, holy crap, I don't even remember which song that was. And then what's the face of Zoe Saldana So I guess she was expected to win, but they, they were probably trying to like, okay, what are we going to choose that's going to be the bigger chance of beating of beating her and beating that movie, and it didn't even win best picture. So
Yeah.
It's just wild.
I mean, you could look at it like, I guess they're either trying to save part of the industry or they're pandering to the indies, but who knows? I mean, in the big scheme of things, I'm like, okay, I guess it's great for independent filmmakers, but yeah, I think like I said, I think Demi should have won. I think The Substance should have got Best Director, and then I think then you take away the makeup award and you give it to Nosferatu, because I mean, how do you ignore Nosferatu's makeup effects? It's like, what is going on?
Yeah.
So
I think the other reason why Honora won was because Sean Baker had already been this darling for the past few movies with the Florida Project, and he has already been building.
Yeah,
they've already been building him up,
true.
for whatever reasons or whatever the people behind him are pushing. Because there's always a lot of good movies being made, but it's all a campaign, and so you have like when like a year before the Oscars. You have publicists that work on the movie, and then they tell the journalists, "Hey, this is going to be an Oscar contender. This person in this movie is going to want to, you should look out for this." And then the journalists will pick up on that idea, and then it'll start to gain traction within the journal, within the industry of journalism and all that.
Yeah, it's all marketing. Yeah,
you just start talking about it, and they keep that thing going, and they'll have a campaign for in the entire year for the movie, just trying to get as many nominations in different award categories, and he's got a good push behind him for sure. And I haven't seen Honora. I don't know if it's well.
I'm gonna watch it. I want to see it.
I do. I've loved every one of his movies that I haven't seen the Florida Project, but from Starlet to Tangerine, they're all fucking
yeah.
So.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah,
but
Nosferatu got snubbed.
Yeah,
Nosferatu, man. Yeah,
but at least a insane body horror movie won an Oscar.
At least it got nominated.
Yeah,
it got nominated for Best Picture. That's a huge dub for all horror.
Yeah. Oh, Chris and Summer are here. What's up, guys?
Chris and Summer are MVPs, dude. I'm not even kidding.
Dune 2 got snubbed. So I could not sit through Dune 1, let alone want to ever sit through Dune 2. So all the Dune fans, if you like the books and stuff, I'm sure you probably like the movies. I don't know, but I can't stand that shit. It was fucking I'd rather watch paint dry, dude. I'm serious, man.
I watched half of the first Dune, and I enjoyed it greatly. And I stopped it for some reason. I don't remember, and I never finished it. But I do want to do a Dune 1, Dune 2 double feature at some point, because I really liked the first one, at least what I saw of it. But
okay,
how much did you watch of it?
Probably like an hour.
I mean, technically, visually, it's all beautiful. The acting's great. It's just the story that kills me.
It's a weird story. I remember watching the original Dune movie a handful of times and not knowing what the fuck is going on. I couldn't tell you a goddamn thing about what that movie's about.
Oh, Chris says the sandworm playing the piano was good. Huh? Okay.
I'm not even sure if he's joking or not, but I guess I'm gonna have to watch the movie to find out.
Was it the Beetlejuice sandworm that it was playing? Yeah. Black or white?
Well, I was joking and I saw that. I said, somebody spent a week making that for the award ceremony. Did you see the?
Oh, I didn't see the Oscars.
Yeah, they had, I guess, I don't know what the creature's called because I haven't watched the new one.
Yeah,
the circular one with all the mouth and teeth.
It's called Shai Hulud or some shit. You know what? Hold on. Let me pull this up before we continue. Screen.
Nobody cares.
Alex chimes in at the perfect time.
Where does
oh my god?
Where do you guys measure up to this sandworm chart? You know?
That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Okay. Shy Hulud or question mark Graboid classic and the Sarlacc, of course. I don't know if you had to take your pick against any of these creepy critters. What would you guys choose?
What to fight against?
Yeah, like if you were gonna get, let's just say you were gonna get straight up devoured by the thing, what would you pick?
The Beetlejuice one, because I know that one. That one's pretty cool.
Yeah, I guess the Beetlejuice one's probably the friendliest.
Yeah, I don't think it's friendly.
Sure.
But, well, at least it has
but
two.
It's gotta be the one from Beetlejuice 1, not Beetlejuice 2.
No. Yeah, I would be pissed if I saw the one from Beetlejuice 2.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, you still haven't seen the Beetlejuice 2, did you, Hunter?
I started it, bro, and then I remembered the review you guys did of it, and I realized, oh yeah, they were totally right. So I stopped it. But I'm not a Beetlejuice guy. I'm not a Beetlejuice guy, you know. So I don't have.
And you might love the second one. You might love the second one. Though.
Yeah, it's so bad you might like it.
Possible.
Would you consider Beetlejuice a horror movie?
I do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know that. You know.
No, it is. I agree.
It's weird when people don't think it is.
Yeah. All the elements are there. It's just comedy, but you know, all the shit's there.
Yeah.
We have monsters. We have underworlds. We have showtime.
Dead people, ghosts, haunting the house.
Haunting the house. Yeah. No, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you.
Yeah.
But, man.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about? What's going on? How are you guys?
Oh, great. Yeah. I had a rough ass week, man, because my father passed away like this week, and it was
brother.
Sorry.
Unfortunate surprise. But with that said, man, one thing that I think you guys might get a kick out of is, so I went to visit my mom when shit was hitting the fan or whatever, and my aunt and my sister-in-law came out and my brother came out. So once everything was kind of done, we were chilling around, and my sister-in-law and I have been talking about watching The Fanatic forever.
Oh,
so I legit watched John Travolta as Moose in The Fanatic, directed by Fred Durst, with my entire fucking family.
The greatest director of all time.
And they were so mad at me, bro, because the movie is so incredibly cringe that they literally, like, after it was over, like, I got scolded by like many people. And my sister-in-law came up to me, she's like, you've seen this movie like more than once? I'm like, oh yeah, that was like the 10th time I've watched it. And she's like, oh my god, dude. Yeah. So that was a fun little button on that.
I don't think I've watched the whole thing. I've seen clips and I hear it's amazing. I hear it's great.
It honestly is, bro. You have to watch it. I cannot recommend it enough. The Fanatic, if you haven't seen The Fanatic yet, you're sleeping on on like a pile of gold, man. Like, you gotta watch it.
I'm gonna do it before next week. Mark my words.
I'm gonna say this, and it's totally not PC, but Travolta, man, goes full retard in this movie.
Yeah,
I'm telling you, he goes, and it's instant. You know from the first scene exactly what you're getting into, man. And I can't. When it was over, they had my whole family, and some of them are film people, some of them aren't. And they all had the same thought I had when I watched it. And they said, how did that happen? Like, how did this movie, like, why didn't anybody stop this? Like, it's so good, though. I love it. It's great.
But that was something that was cheering your family up?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
This was after you.
They weren't actually mad. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like the thing I did right before I came back into town. So it was like, yeah, man, bummer week. But, that's life, bro. Like, life happens, man. And the best you can do is just like keep trucking forward, bro, and do your thing, man. Get on Film Villains.
Yeah, I was surprised that you wanted to do this, but I was very happy when you wanted to do this too, because I want to see my buddies. I'd want to see my buddies, and I'd want to fucking talk about shitty movies, and you know, grief is not a linear process, and we're going to talk about some movies you and your dad fucking shared together.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
right?
for sure. Yeah. So I got four
awesome.
VHS tapes. Yeah, that I thought would be fitting for
Are
young
they-
hunters growing into horror.
It's 4 copies of The Fanatic.
It's 4 copies of The Fanatic. Yes.
That's
So the director's cut, the extended director's cut, the Portugal release, and the Blu-ray.
Oh, excellent.
Saying
Yeah,
how
the
did that
Portugal cut, I've
happen
heard
is,
good things.
is one of the best. That's the best recommendation for a movie. How did this happen?
How did it happen? And it's seriously like, and I can't stress this enough. It's better the second or third time you watch it. Like once you understand like what it is and you can really start to analyze it, it like becomes even more baffling. Like it's yeah, dude. It's yeah.
Oh, I made some movies for Quiver.
Yeah.
I'll watch those movies.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Dunbar. Is Hunter Dunbar here tonight?
That's enough.
I need to get an autograph. Don't let him do this to me. I'm a fan. I'm a #1 fan. Is it difficult to find famous people's houses?
I use my Star Map app. You have to be careful. I don't want you to be accused of stalking.
Hey, you can't just come to my private residence looking for me. Listen, pal, I don't know how you found me, but I don't ever want to see you in this neighborhood again.
You ever see those memes where it's like, if the lead singer of the band looks like this, you're going to die in the pit? That's what I'm feeling with John Travolta right here.
Yeah, dude. The Travolta hair, yeah, dude. Chris, you're spot on. It's this perfect little mullet. It's great.
I just wanted an autograph.
Looks awesome.
And thank you, Summer. Thank you. I appreciate you, dude. Yes, and Devon Sawa is absolutely brilliant in this movie. Devon Sawa like makes it actually like tricks you into thinking it's a good movie.
He looks pretty solid in it. I haven't seen him as an adult in anything. I don't think so. That'd be
Bro, honestly, that trailer made it look really good. Like, or I shouldn't say really good. It made it
Look like a movie?
It made it look watchable. It's so good, man. I can't recommend it enough. Watch The Fanatic.
Yeah,
Fred
it's almost
Durst, man.
like John Travolta should have been the other character because he's a bigger star than Devon Sawa. You know, it's
Travolta's movie. Don't get it twisted.
You follow him.
Yeah, it's Travolta. It is
Okay.
Travolta's movie, and they probably you'll see it when you watch it. They probably lived on Sawa in the trailer because Sawa did a really good job in the movie, and Travolta went full retard. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's like. But yeah, man, that was it's a classic, man. I'm telling you, it's
Probably a lot of fun for Travolta. Like, you know,
well, here's the
jump
thing.
into his crazy role.
Yeah, and it's one of those things where it's like he's a producer on the movie. Okay, so him and Fred Durst and another guy produced the movie. So it leads me to believe that Travolta and Fred Durst are friends in real life, and Fred Durst like, yo, you want to do this crazy no budget movie?
He probably did it for the Nookie.
He did it.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. They did it all for the Nookie. Yeah, but I can't imagine. I know that Travolta didn't make $20 million on this movie. You can tell just, you know, but when you watch it, I can't imagine him reading the script and thinking this is going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the part that baffles me is like, I don't know how it got past the script reading phase. And that's why I'm like, they must have just been friends or something in real life. Because if Christian's like, hey, do you want to star in one of my movies? And I read the script and it was trash. I'd be like, fuck yeah, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
Yeah, well, it happens all the time.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It happens all the time.
If I ever asked you to be in one of my movies.
Yeah, which has never happened. But, yeah, so it's a baffling movie because there's so many things wrong with it. It's like, but it's so entertaining. Like it's The Room, it's Showgirls, it's that level of cringe. I'm telling you, it belongs right in with those movies.
And you showed your family The Room this week. That's what you did. That was
pretty much, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
That's your process. Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.
I'm glad they got to share that with you.
It was fun, man.
So
Good times.
some
They
more
were all
news.
mad.
I forgot to show. There's let's watch this new trailer for a show called or a movie called the Parenting. It's gonna be out on Max. We got Brian Cox. I think he gets possessed.
Fuck yeah, I love Brian Cox.
He gets possessed by a demon. It looks like we got Dean Norris from Breaking
Whoa,
Bad.
Lisa Kudrow,
Edie Falco, Parker Posey. It's a pretty stacked,
wow.
A stacked cast. Let me go down to the trailer here and we'll share this.
I have to say something.
Just ignore it.
Those pipes sure are loud.
If those are pipes, the house is about to explode.
Well, I'd like it to be pipes.
Your parents are fucking. Please, God, no.
Bro, this house is dope.
You're gonna have a whole parent meet and greet up there, and also gonna
Ask him to marry me. They are gonna love you so much.
I have to let the dogs out.
What dogs?
Frick, frack, and fuck if I know. Sorry, the F-bomb. That's me.
I have been
I
here
like
in the
Lisa
house with
Kudrow,
everyone for a day, and it feels like a year.
Excuse me. I saw it. There's no turning back.
There is something really bad happening in this house.
I think he summoned a demon.
I'm stuck in a haunted house with my fucking parents. Oh no! What the hell is going on in here?
demon dog cat.
I'm gonna stick my finger up its ass. Sorry, just freaking out, all right? Does anyone else want to take a turn?
Hi, I'm Brenda. It's just too much.
Don't yell at me. Who even are you?
Those little chickens made me go off like a rocket ship. I think they got him.
Frank, where is your towel?
He's hard as a rock. Look at it.
The robot lady.
You always say that you raised me to be strong enough to stand up to anything. Eventually, you gotta let me do it.
We made our own circle, bitch. Sorry, I don't like that word. That's not me.
I always see it, pal.
that looks great.
Yeah. You know, it's always good to see some horror comedies being made with real money, you know, and stars and people. So hopefully, hopefully that continues.
Dude, it looks pretty fun.
I like that.
So is it what? It's like an air, like they're. What's the situation?
I think the family's all getting together. Let's see, a young couple, Rahan and Josh, they plan a perfect weekend getaway in the country. Okay, to introduce their parents. Tensions flare up as some are the parents are traditional, the other ones are laid back, and blah blah blah. Rental.
Yeah. Okay.
Hunted
Yeah.
by
Okay.
400-year-old poltergeist.
Airbnb poltergeist. Love
Yeah.
it. Oh, Naked
It's
Brian
a-
Cox.
it's a-
I'm all about
It's
it.
a meet the parents poltergeist.
I dig that. I dig that.
Meet the Parents meets Amityville Horror, maybe.
Yeah.
Not a bad pitch.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so well, I'll check it out.
Well, I'm trying to think. I don't remember. I lost it.
But
Jonathan, what have you been doing? We haven't seen you in like a month.
Yeah, what you been up to, bro?
just living life, surviving.
Hell yeah.
No, yeah, I trying to think of what I've seen recently. The only thing I've been so busy. My van broke down. It's all stupid life stuff, you know. And then just been struggling trying to get some work going, man. Working on other things. And then but yeah, I think the last thing I saw was The Brutalist. I haven't even seen any horror movies lately.
Oh, how was The Brutalist then?
The Brutalist, it was good.
Brutal?
Yeah.
Was it brutal?
Was it Ist?
It didn't feel like 4 hours.
Was it 4 hours?
Oh,
It's
shit.
it's like
4 hours.
it's like 3. I mean, this is with credits. It's like $350.
I'm never gonna see this.
Oh no.
I'm never gonna happen.
I
Yeah.
can tell you right now.
There's
That's
a-
a hard no for me, dog.
And,
Our
if it
attention
comes-
spans are way too fucked.
Yeah.
and if it comes on TV, I assume there's a 15-minute intermission.
Okay.
Okay,
And
well
then-
that's smart.
And I mean, the acting's good, the cinematography's good, the story holds you. You don't really feel that like you're in the watching.
Okay,
that
that's good. That's good.
It moves. It definitely
Yeah.
moves. Just like
Anything
certain
over
directors.
84 minutes, I question.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, 83 is the sweet spot.
Sweet spot.
But it's not like, just there's nothing in it that's just kind of indulging, like the director
looks
indulging
great
this
from
and
this.
directing, indulging that.
Listen.
It's
But it's about the Holocaust, right?
no, he's that's like the very beginning. He gets out of a concentration camp and then he ends up in Philadelphia living in America, with his cousin, and they don't really like him. They're like, dude, we're trying to do our own thing. They hate him. They treat him like shit. He's living in shelters, and then he's in New York. He's all over the place, and he finds this really wealthy guy that wants him to build this grand, this huge building. But nobody knew that the Adrian Brody's character was like some genius from Europe, and he had built all of these buildings in Europe, and he's studied in the Bauhaus architecture school and all this crazy stuff. So
Yeah.
he's like a tortured, artist, and then he's addicted to. They used to give him heroin I think he had an injury, and so they would give him heroin, so he gets addicted to heroin. So you're watching this heroin addict that builds huge, amazing buildings.
Interesting.
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 I'll have to check it out. I just
It's
sleep during
And some crazy shit happens to him. It is brutal. It is brutal.
Oh, cool.
So.
it's funny. Adrian Brody has now won Best Actor for The Brutalist and The Pianist, which is an interesting little linguistic coincidence. I will say though, did any of you guys watch the Oscars last night?
Fuck no.
No.
It was on in the background. I was at work and it was on in the background, so that's how I got to see that stuff.
Adrian Brody's Best Actor speech was 7 minutes long.
Yeah.
They tried to play him off the stage 2 times, and both times he shut it down. I was like cracking up, bro, because all I could think about was the director and the producers in the video village going, get him off the stage, get him off the fucking stage. And Adrian Brody, bro, I'm sorry, dude. He's an incredible actor, and I have nothing negative to say about his performance, but that speech was so cringe, bro. It was like, even I was at home like, get off the stage, bro. What are you doing?
What I blame, though? Hunter, what I blame for all that is from the get-go. Everybody was on stage forever. And that might be true. And so then I was thinking, I don't know, maybe I'm an old guy where it's like, you know what? Get your award, get the fuck off the stage. It's like now we just pander to everybody. And it's like, oh, well, let them say what they want to say. They're saying something important. It's like, no, wrap it up. Wrap it up, B.
And summer. They should have fucking.
And so I think that's what leads to Adrian Brody being on stage for 5-7 minutes.
7 minutes, no joke. Yeah. 7 minutes. So like the first, I can tell you exactly what happened. I'll give you the 30-second version. The first 3 minutes were him just talking about how incredible the moment was that he was there. Then the next 2 minutes were him actually thanking all the people that helped him with the movie and his family and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Then the last 3 minutes were him making a speech about how everyone needs to be nice and humanity needs to get along and we should all join together, and that was the speech.
Yeah, we're all gonna listen to you.
Yeah.
Sure.
I was like, listen, and they're all noble things. They're all like, okay, the moment's huge. That's incredible. Your family, thank all your people. Give your political speech, but 7 minutes, dog. Come on. The following speech was the best director speech, and he gave his speech about why you should go to the cinema.
Yes.
And why you should go see movies on big screens. And it was brilliant. You know what I mean? Like, and that's cool. Like, you know, so my thought was with Adrian Brody is like, pick your thing and make that your speech, but you can't choose like 3 things.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, Sean Baker gave a version of that speech at I think it was the Spirit Awards, or no, not Spirit, Independent Film Awards. He won there too.
And he gave a similar speech.
You should actually play that for, not right now, but you should play that for Film Villains at some point, Christian, because that's all about indie filmmaking and how you can't make a living off of it, and we need to change it. And independent, good, solid, personal independent films shouldn't be just a calling card to make other stuff. If you know,
you sure
so it was really interesting.
Was it the Spirit? Oh, it had to have been this. Yeah, the Spirit Independent Spirit Awards. Yeah.
Same.
Here, should we? Let's see how long it is. If it's 7
it's
minutes.
It's a long
5 minutes. We want to sit in 5 minutes.
It's a long.
No,
we don't have to watch it.
Okay.
I mean, I summed it up for you. I'm not going to dictate it.
Well, we have a handful of people watching us right now, and Jimmy Ma, thank you for joining us too. Jimmy's been
ask the audience, do they want to see
Jimmy's MVP, bro.
You guys want to watch this?
Summer says no, don't play it, and I think we should.
Okay. I asked the audience a half hour ago if they gave a shit about the Oscars, and everybody said no.
Yeah.
Nice.
So,
okay,
they just want to hear us talk about horror movies.
Gosh.
Summer's
last week we played the fucking exploding hooker scene from Frankenhooker twice, and now we're talking about fucking Adrian Brody and fucking award-winning film. Like, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, we switched it into indie filmmaking because it's Sean Baker. I mean,
I have not seen any exploding hookers.
We make.
Oh, don't worry, Alex. I have a trick up my sleeve. I have a trick up my sleeve for this episode.
I'm sure
okay, I can get us out of this jam.
So
I see how you took it back, Jonathan. I see how we got a minute out of that.
Some more news, guys. We lost David Johansen, actor, and most known by me at the very least for being the lead singer of the New York Dolls. But he was in Scrooged. He was in
Scrooged, the cab driver.
God damn it, the Black Cat of the George Romero anthology. Come on, brain. Jonathan.
Yeah,
come up with it.
That's it. Two Evil Eyes.
What's that?
Two Evil Eyes.
No, not Two Evil Eyes. The other one. It was the TV show, and it was
David Johansen.
Oh yeah. Oh. The Black
David Johansen, that's who we're talking about.
Tales from the Dark Side. Yeah, he was in that one, the Black Cat. Here, let me share the screen of.
Did Ack not say his name? He just said.
I did, David Johansen, didn't I?
Oh, okay.
Oh, maybe I hadn't gotten to it yet. Yeah, sorry, but that I don't want to play the music because we'll have to cut it out.
Summer.
But if you don't know the New York Dolls, they came out in New York, of course, and their first album came out in 1973. The second album came out in 1974. They were full on, glam rock, heavy metal. They were basically
heavy metal.
Yeah, I guess not heavy metal, but they're the prototype of what it became in the 80s, the MTV hair metal.
For sure. I mean, this is what was going on in the States while Bowie and T-Rex are going over in the UK. Like, this is how we got fucking punk and rock and heavy. Everything comes out of this, for sure.
Yeah, so,
they're amazing. No New York Dolls, no Ramones.
I would
just no 80s metal. I mean, they're not metal, but the whole 80s Guns N' Roses and fucking Motley Crue, this is what they took and just made it a little heavier.
The attitude and everything. But I mean, it wasn't like these guys weren't heavy. I would call them a supercharged Rolling Stones.
Supercharged. That's a good description for any band.
Definitely David Johansen has that. He has the look of Mick Jagger and the swagger
and the moves.
Yeah, and the moves
and the hair.
Yep. Yeah.
He actually looks a lot.
The mouth. The mouth area. That's what
100%
it comes
no.
down to.
But you know, these guys were all
Thunders.
drugs and excess and legendary deaths and that kind of shit. And so it's, you know, I knew that David Johansen was sick. They were trying to do some fundraising for him recently, and I was like, so I've been listening to a lot of the first album of the New York Dolls, and then I realized I had never heard the second album. I have a few live albums, but
who are the Mystery Girls, dude? Come on.
Yeah, I've been obsessively listening to that over the past week, and then, you know, and then like on Wednesday I watched the Arthur Killer Kane, the bass player. So the New York Dolls broke up in like they broke up. Yeah, no, what is? Yeah, I think that's what it's called. Yeah, they broke up around 75 or so. They were just, you know, in and out really fucking quick, and so this guy, the bass player, he kind of dicked around in some bands here and there, but he never really, nothing really came about. So he's been living in poverty for many, many years in LA, and he got suicidal. And when David Johansen was becoming a big movie star, he jumped out a window and almost killed himself. Damn. And after that, he found like Mormonism of all things and became this like, he became this Mormon and kind of turned his life around, but he still was living in poverty. And he was just dreaming like, man, I love that. He's telling everybody, I wish the Dolls would get back together. Why can't we just do that? And so around 2003, Morrissey calls and said, hey, I want to have you guys play this big festival here in England. I would love to have the Dolls like reunite. And so the movie is just like one of his this bass player's friends, Arthur Kane. He, he started filming him, and they made a documentary about it. I saw it in Sundance, like in 2005 when it came out, and I didn't know anything about the bass player. And but yeah, after they're reuniting, he died 2 weeks later or 4 weeks later of leukemia. Like went to the hospital, died 2 hours later. Didn't even know he had it. So just wild, but yeah. R.I.P.
Summer's dropping some facts in the chat, bro.
Yeah. So he was also, David Johansen was also Buster Poindexter, who did.
Yeah, us punks don't talk about that, but it's okay.
No, that's a cool song. Fucking cool song.
Yeah, dude.
I liked it back then.
Right, that was the last New York Doll.
Yeah,
like he was. Him and Sylvain just passed away a few years ago, but But I mean, Johnny Thunders and Jerry Nolan died like 30 fucking years ago at this point. I mean, like we said, junkie band, fucking junkie band.
Yeah. Lots of drugs in that band. But
rest in peace, David Johansen.
I highly recommend. Like their first album is a perfect album. It's fucking phenomenal, and it'll just continue to like. You'll find new things in it every time you listen to it. It's just wonderful, supercharged fucking rock and roll, man.
I love it.
What's your favorite song on it?
Oh, it's probably Personality Crisis, but I was thinking of one the other day. I was like, damn, dude, this song might be my favorite. I'd have to.
I mean, it's banger after banger. I'm very partial to trash, though.
Yeah, even like there's a couple of like junkie songs that that they're just really fucking a lot more chill than the rest, because I mean this is fucking punk rock.
It's bluesy, fucking Pills, like pretty much Bo Diddley. So
yeah, but it's so hard. And like like Lonely Planet Boy. That's a
Lonely Planet Boy.
But shit, you put me out right on the spot. I listened to the album again yesterday.
You answered it. Personality Crisis is a perfect answer.
It's probably Personality Crisis. Frankenstein's a hell of a song, fucking killer. But and dude, they're all bangers. You can't fucking choose one.
You ever spend time with them, Hunter? I feel like being a big Alice Cooper fan.
Yeah, he was an Alice Cooper fan.
No, I never listened to him.
Once you're the first record, give it a whirl.
I'm going to because you gave me a music recommendation a couple episodes ago, Alex, and I've been listening to that record non-fucking stop.
Oh, really?
I listen to it like every day.
Really?
The
Co-Defendants.
Dude, that's such a good band. Like that album is like perfect. It really is, and it like goes so many genres in it, dude. It's awesome.
Okay.
So I will check them out.
It's different than Co-Defendants, for sure.
I'm sure.
This is definitely
Well, I love all kinds of music. I like I'll give anything a listen, man. Like there's appealing sounds in all types of music, depending on your
It's
taste.
true. There's also terrible sounds in all genres of music.
That also valid. Also valid.
If you listen to the guitar playing, it's such a distinct method of guitar playing from Johnny Thunders of the New York Dolls. You hear that exact sound everywhere afterwards. In anything that's kind of just trashy rock and roll, it is fucking all. It is all in his playing. Yeah, and he probably came from Keith, you know. That loose.
I mean, he came from limitation too. I mean, Johnny Thunders could only do a Johnny Thunders solo, and here we are trying to fucking replicate it fucking 40 years later.
Yeah.
But you know, I've read all of their books. I read the other guitarist of the Heartbreakers recently. And he was talking about how you could give Johnny Thunders like any guitar and any amp, and it'll just sound exactly like fucking Johnny Thunders. But then all the other guitarists are using exactly what he uses, and you can't get close. Like it's just the way.
Mike Rutherford?
No,
I'm
talking.
Oh, you're talking about Johnny Thunders.
Walter Lore, Johnny Thunder and the Heartbreakers, the real Heartbreakers.
Johnny Thunders Heartbreakers. Okay, yeah.
Not that I'm not a fan of Tom Petty too, but
not Tom
the
Petty.
other one was first.
Yeah.
Anyways,
film.
Yeah. That's my talking about the New York Doll. The movie is hold on one second. I was supposed to have an intro. That's my all right. After the fact, that's my segment. I took out Alex's segment over. Yeah,
it's okay. We do it. We rotate.
Good times.
So I mean, I also watched another movie this week, another horror movie, and here let's do this. All right. So have you guys seen Night of the Creeps?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex, no.
Not sure. It sounds like something I definitely saw in my early 20s, but I can't remember it.
Yeah, so it's a Fred Decker.
UFO?
No, no. Yeah, it is about a UFO, basically. Right at the, so it's it's basically this weird zombie movie. And it's Fred Decker's first movie. He did Monster Squad, which going from this movie to his second movie is like this masterpiece jump, making a Citizen Kane of horror comedies for me, basically the Monster Squad is. But yeah, A Night of the Creeps. Yeah, Alex hasn't seen it, but I'll play the trailer. So you guys remember much about it?
It's been a hot minute. I have it on tape.
Oh, you do? Yeah. Yeah.
It's been a while.
I had seen it once at the New Beverly here in LA, and that was the only time. I didn't see it when I was a kid. But I mean, that girl's a babe, and it's about fucking college kids and zombie kind of alien zombie slugs that take over people and turn them into zombies. Yeah, that thing flying in from outer space. Like the kind of the opening scene is this weird alien deciding to put this capsule into and shoot it out into space before his alien co-workers stop him, and then it takes over fucking Los Angeles or wherever.
Slight body snatcher kind of situation.
Yeah, and it's one of those movies that because Fred Decker was such is such a horror fan. All the characters are called Carpenter and Amy, and they all have like horror movie names.
Yeah,
we got Tom Atkins in it, who just doing what Tom Atkins does best. Just chewing up the screen and has fucking kick-ass lines, and you just know Fred Decker's like, dude, I got Tom Atkins, he's gonna fucking kill. I'm just gonna give him all the fucking lines I could possibly give him, and
hell yeah,
it's a hell of a fun movie, but it's like coming off of Frankenhooker last week, and then watching this one, it's like, oh man, Frankenhooker is a masterpiece, because it just in how beautiful it is. So I would say this one would be a good B movie for Frankenhooker, but Frankenhooker still.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
The 80s trash, man. Like this is our bread and butter, man. I feel like we need to play to feature at least one trashy 80s horror trailer on every episode of this show.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah. So, yeah. What do you want to you want to talk about all the
Oh
movies?
yeah, bro. I got a special Hunter's VHS horror segment.
Oh yeah. Let's do that. Here we go. Man, we're back to all of our fucking intros. We haven't done our intros in forever, dude.
Dude, Jonathan comes back and the show regains its formula.
Yeah, no shit. Look at this.
Oh my god, that's fucking great.
Just for the shits and giggles, we haven't done all 4 in the same episode in a long time, months.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, man. For my VHS segment, I want to feature 4 movies that I grew up watching that were pivotal to my experience in horror. And these are movies that I watched with my dad. And a little bit about him. For Halloween at our house, every year we would fucking build crazy maze, full walkthrough haunts for the kids. Every year was a different theme. Me and my friends were like teenagers at the time, so my dad and mom would just like get us a bunch of frozen pizzas and candy and stuff, and we would like work the haunt and just scare the crap out of kids, and we would just try to get them to cry and stuff. Like, we weren't mean, like we were within the rules of the haunt. We weren't like actually trying, but like it was fun. And that we also had bad candy at the top of the house and good candy if you went through the haunt. But one year we did a giant ant theme based on the movie Them, which was an absolute banger, dude. And a classic. And dude, we built like 3 giant ants. We flipped a car on its side in our front yard and had like a giant ant on it. Then you could stand in the car and like operate the fucking mandibles and shit. Out of control, bro. But Them, dude, like I used to rock this movie all the damn time, dude. And it's a classic, man.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever.
It's
seen that
great,
one.
bro. It's so good. It's radioactive giant killer ants in the 50s, bro.
Yeah, I've owned it forever.
It's exactly what you think it is, but it's better than what you think it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, the trailer. See, back in the 50s, though, they aren't going to give you all the spoilers in the trailer. Let's see if they show one of these radioactive ants.
Yeah.
Unknown.
Look at Summer.
Yeah, dude.
You have a thing. Did you see that, Jonathan?
No.
Man.
Jonathan's MVP, bro.
Nice.
You have one fan.
Well, see, this trailer's all hype, but we're gonna get to these damn a 3-minute trailer. Damn, bro.
Yeah, well, I can turn it off if you got nothing to say about it, or I can put the sound on.
I just want to see the damn ants, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Pull up the ants.
Yeah, I want to see the ant. Here for the ant.
Violence. Nature, mad, rampant, wrought its most awesome creation. But born in that swirling inferno of radioactive dust, were things so horrible, so terrifying, so hideous. There is no word to describe them.
Maybe ant?
Yeah, bro. This is what I'm talking about.
There you go.
The only funny thing, though, is that in real life, ants are like very fast, but obviously they like didn't have. So these ants are just a couple guys in the suit.
The skies above and the seas below.
I would be afraid of a giant ant, though, man.
Oh fuck yeah, that would be horrifying. That would be horrifying. Look at that,
Here is
dude.
a wild,
My
headlong
worst
fight
fear.
into terror as the desert erupts with a grim battle for survival. Here is a fear-frenzied moment of suspense as mankind totters before a thing that multiplies faster than it can be killed. Here is a desperate plunge into the black depths.
All right,
of the
Christian, your
earth,
next
where
assignment
human
is to
courage
pull up
challenges
the end fight scene from Godzilla vs. Megalon, dude.
Okay.
And I'm fortunate enough to have the copy of the tape where they're fighting on the Twin Towers.
Oh,
nice.
It's a little. I hate to say foreshadowing, but.
So tell us about your dad playing you this movie. What
Dude, so I grew up on Godzilla, man. So like I had all the Godzilla toys, all the Godzilla movies. Godzilla was my favorite thing. And in particular, tapes, because like my jam when I was a little kid was to go to the video store. So it's like that was my reward. It was like, hey, you got an A in your report card? What do you want to do? I want to go to the fucking video store and rent a movie.
Yeah.
So like these were like introductory to me because my parents didn't let me watch like schlocky movies when I was really young. But they did let me watch shit like this, you know, where it's like gateway stuff into, and then my curiosity's peaked, and then I get a little older, a little more independent, and start to dive into
something else peaked.
Yeah. I peaked in like 7th grade, bro. It's been all downhill since then.
Yeah, your first peak.
But Godzilla vs. Megalon's the bomb. I got 2 more. I know we're like.
Hold on. Oh no, we can go as long as whenever if someone needs to leave out, we can leave. You know, they can leave out.
No, for
and we have hold on one second.
It would be nice to.
But no, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Sean McIntosh. I remember watching them when I was a child. Thanks for joining us, Sean McIntosh.
Nice.
And Jimmy used to watch it all the time. Maybe he was talking about the.
I think he was talking about them.
Yeah, no. No, yeah, we're not even. Yeah, we haven't gotten to that. He might have been talking about the other movie. Oh no, yeah, it was them. Okay, here's the Godzilla vs. Megalodon, the scene here.
Dude, it's a tape I had when I was a kid too. Like when I found this like a couple years ago, I was shopping for Godzilla vs. Megalons, but I was like, I gotta get the Twin Towers tape because it's the exact version I grew up with. I got one more here. This is a true classic.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh yeah, bro. I remember I had a sleepover. My dad let me watch Tremors with one of my friends, and my friend got scared and he had called his mom and had to go home because Tremors fucking spooked him so bad.
Oh shit!
But you know Tremors, bro. This is like, who don't?
I have not. Yeah. I've never seen Tremors.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Christian Ackerman, are you serious?
I am fucking serious. Yeah,
that's one of those. You got to get on that one.
Oh, bro, how have you not seen Tremors?
I have no clue. I don't know.
I just really don't believe that, bro.
I know.
It's such a classic, man. I mean, this is Kevin Bacon's best movie, like 100%, and it's not even close to me. Like this would be Kevin Bacon's great tombstone movie. Like if he died, it would be Kevin Bacon, star of Tremors.
Yeah. So Summer says this is the only one worth watching out of all of how many? There's probably 4.
There's like 7 or 8 now, dude.
Yeah, it just kept going.
Yeah. But dude, you got to see Tremors, bro. I'm still just dumbfounded by that.
I am too.
Oh man, it's so good, bro.
Yeah,
it's legit a really, really good movie.
I mean, I remember 15 years ago, I still had this conversation with people going, "Why the fuck haven't you seen Tremors?"
Oh yeah, bro, you're way overdue on that.
I am.
Summer says, "What about The Invisible Man? Bacon was pretty good in that too." Correct, but you're thinking of Hollow Man.
The Hollow Man, yeah.
Hollow Man, Kevin Bacon is fucking gnarly in that, dude. That movie goes hard.
Yeah, I mean, because the new Invisible Man, whoever the fuck, like, that movie, I didn't like that movie.
I like that one too, to be honest with you.
Yeah, to an I don't know. It's all right. It's not my favorite.
Yeah.
All right, my last.
Speaking of which,
go ahead.
With fun fact, 30 people die from ant bites each year in the United States.
Really?
30 people.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's the average.
Damn.
I was thinking about that with ants.
In the entire world?
No, in the United States.
In the United States alone, like, are they allergic to ants?
You gotta be, or you gotta pass out drunk on an anthill or something.
The bites aren't fatal, so it probably leads to something else. I don't know. I don't know any other information on it.
But I mean, there's because the United States, we have some crazy red ants, but they're not like anything like the other super hardcore poisonous ones.
Yeah, no, we have tame ones by that standard.
That's true for sure.
Dude, I was doing a shoot in a little creek back in the day, and I stepped in a fire ant nest, and that hurt. That was brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Wait, where was it?
It was in Wisconsin. I was doing a scene where I was like walking through this creek, so I didn't have all I had were shorts on, and stepped in a huge fire ant nest, and
And those are the red ones. Yeah, the red ones.
Yeah, the red ones. Yeah, it's no fun.
Yeah.
I got one more, dudes.
Go for it.
Oh yeah, or unless you got.
We're talking about them.
Since we're talking about them.
Yeah, no, okay, yeah. What's your?
No,
what's
fuck that, bro. Like, imagine seeing one of those like human-sized. Like,
yeah, that's
that,
what
dude.
it's terrifying.
Insane.
No.
Oh, look,
no. Dude, and they're so fast and they're so strong.
Yeah.
Like that thing would be if an ant was human-sized, I don't think a tank could stop it.
They're supposed to be really strong.
Yeah, they're incredibly strong.
What's the biggest thing you recall ever seeing a horde of ants like lifting and walking away with? You remember anything?
That's actually, dude, I've probably seen some crazy shit, but I don't know off the top of my head.
Yeah.
And like ants carrying like a bird or something.
Yeah, like a fucking dead bird. Yeah. I've seen them carry shit that's like 10 times their size for sure.
Oh no, they can lift like 100 or maybe even like 1,000 times their weight. Like they can, they are like literally like if they're like one of the strongest animals by like how much they can lift with their body.
It says, what is it? I think it's 20 times. Like we can do on average, what is it? 1.5 times our weight.
Our average, yeah. I mean,
they can do 20 times their weight.
Yeah,
that's pretty beastly, dude. So what? 20 times my weight would be what? Like almost a ton.
Ants can carry up to 5,000 times. Wow.
People in the comments are starting to get heebie-jeebies from that.
Yeah, this is a fucking horror show. Summer.
Oh, dude.
Your heebie.
Ants can carry up to 5,000 times their own body weight.
See, 5,000 times, dude. Yeah. So that would be the equivalent of
5,000.
That's I'm looking it up right now because I was curious.
Damn.
Bro, so I could carry 875,000 pounds.
And their bite
that's like a building, bro.
Insane.
Yeah,
no, the mandibles. I wouldn't be fucking with mandibles, man.
Turning into Animal Planet. Oh my god! All right, all right. So my last movie. Speaking of Animal Planet. Speaking of Animal Planet, Creature from the Black Lagoon, man.
Hey,
it's a classic, bro, dude. So I saw this at the Time Cinema in 3D when I was probably like 10 years old, and fucking awesome movie, dude. And it's my favorite Universal monster movie. Like I grew up on the Universal, a lot of the black and white Universal monsters, and like Friday Night Frights. It's like my mom would work second shift or overnights or whatever, and we would watch all these old black and white horror movies, dude.
Yeah.
And this, and the one that I don't have that I was thinking about today is the alligator people. And I remember there was a scene where there was these footprints, muddy alligator footprints as a like across the floor that they walked in. They're like, oh, one of them was here. And it scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. Like I literally had to turn the movie off because of these footprints, bro. But yeah, Creature from the Black Lagoon is just a stunning piece of work, dude. It's actually a really, really good movie. And I mean, it's pretty goofy, I'm not gonna lie, but but it's excellent, dude.
That's another one I have not seen.
Oh man. The thing that freaks you out about the creature is he grabs you with his fins in the face and just crushes your face, dude.
Oh,
like that's his attack. But yeah, bro. Creature from the Black Lagoon is a gem, bro. Favorite Universal. Frankenstein is probably like the best Universal, but Creature is my favorite for sure.
I don't know, Dracula. I see. I have the whole stack, but I think Creature. I gave it to a girlfriend. It was like I got all of these for free at one point when they were, at some I don't know where, how, maybe in my Tonight Show days, but yeah. But that's why
I remember that series.
Because I just don't own it, and fucking The Mummy. But dude, each movie has like 6 movies on it. I haven't fucking sat through all.
Is there any news on the new one that's coming out?
The new what?
They're remaking, and we have a friend that was on the writing team for it.
Oh, the new Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, Raphael wrote it, right? That's the one
Yeah, him and Brian.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Each of us.
Yeah. So, but I was just curious if you guys knew, if anybody knew anything on the latest with that. It's supposed to come out soon.
Oh, is it this year?
Yeah, I think James Wan is one of the producers on it.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit. Yeah. I haven't heard much more about it.
Well, scheisse.
But that's awesome, dude.
Have you guys, Summer got excited about Parker Posey. Have you guys ever seen this movie called The House of Yes? It is about a dude who takes his new fiance home to meet his family, and it's Freddie Prinze plays the guy. And
Freddie Prinze Jr.?
Yeah, well, Junior, of course. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, the movie came out.
I was just confirming.
Yeah, the movie came out in like 1995 or something like that. And 1997. Parker Posey plays his sister. I want to show you guys the trailer because it's one of my favorite movies, and it is the best Parker Posey movie by far. And it's really dark and it's very, very funny. So hold on,
Summer said she met Parker Posey once. Was
oh,
she
really?
cool?
Have you seen House of Yes? That's okay.
Rocket Man.
House of Yes.
Marty, bringing fiance home for the holidays.
I hear his car. Marty!
Jackie! There's only one problem. He hasn't told his twin sister.
Leslie and I are
Donna.
Did you give your sister her medication?
Her name is Jackie.
Did Marty tell you about me? How you were? How's that?
She lives in a White House.
When they came out of the room, Jackie's hand was holding Marty's.
And she's got her own ideas about family values.
It's the wildest place you've ever made love.
I can't talk like that about your brother.
Pretend he's not my brother. I do. Marty, you're home.
Now, she's about to put her house in order.
She doesn't seem like Marty's type.
They're getting married, Jackie.
The phone's dead. Don't look at me. Are you spying on us?
Mother doesn't spy. A mother pays attention.
The New York Times calls House of Yes a screwball comedy.
Oh, my.
And Parker Posey is laugh out loud funny, says the New York Post.
One more time, Marty. For old time's sake.
I'm going to go baste the turkey and hide the kitchen knives.
Parker Posey. The House of Yes.
Now, as you guys recall from some of the 90s trailers that we've been watching lately, that is the worst trailer on the planet.
Yeah. I was gonna say
a very, very superior dark comedy, and it definitely goes dark. But when he and Parker Posey when they were little kids, they're twins, so they're so close. And they were obsessed with because her name is Jackie. She was obsessed with Jackie Onassis, and so she would have him play John F. Kennedy, and they would always dress up and then act out the Kennedy assassination when they're little kids, right? And
so why she's in the pink?
Yeah, exactly. That's why she's in it. And so they're like, it's a screwball comedy that's so it is very, very funny. Yeah, and Chris Eilenfeld got it right. It's just that the 90s kind of fucking terrible trailers, but it is. I highly recommend it. It's one of my top 100 favorite movies. You have to fucking see it because it is so fucking cool, so funny, and it's one of those things that it shouldn't go to the places it goes, and it definitely goes there. And
nice.
Yeah, and it's all set in one house. It's basically a play, so it was developed from a play. And yeah, so definitely check it out. Parker Posey forever.
Oh yeah, dude.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. And we got anything else?
I have an honorable mention.
Yeah.
Giallo, since I didn't mention a Giallo.
Oh shit! Is it time?
Do it.
Is it time? Oh, where's the button? And I'm wearing. I should be taking over this segment. I should have been taking over.
I've got to go.
Oh, Alex,
I've got to go. So I'll do my segment next week, I guess.
Wait. Oh, you should get the segment.
Love you guys.
Peace, brother.
But yeah, pacing's a thing. Yeah. All right.
Right. Yeah. Wow.
Bye. Yeah. Whatever. All right.
What was it, Jonathan?
I feel bad now. I didn't know.
Oh yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah,
we did. Oh shit. Yeah, we did have a segment. Yeah, we even put it in the title. Fuck.
I was just going. I didn't know it was all right.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. A little slice of film villains drama.
Alex,
yeah, there it is.
The Crow. He watched the Crow original
Crow,
and so we didn't get
and the
get to that next
and the
time.
remake. Yeah.
Well,
I love the Crow.
I love slice of life cringe moments on YouTube.
Speaking of birds, what I was going to talk about is the movie that is little talked about. It's called Death Laid an Egg. So there's my little segue. I saw this movie at the New Beverly. Probably it was a double feature, and it was just something out of nowhere. And it's one of the strangest giallos I've ever seen. And that's saying something. It's a deprived, I'll read you the synopsis. Depraved manager of a high-tech poultry factory is pulled into a love triangle with his domineering wife and her sexually liberated cousin, leading to a double cross and murder.
Oh, damn. That sounds like so giallo, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Meanwhile, he's killing prostitutes, I think. It's been a while since I've seen it, but I just wanted to mention some movie because I hadn't mentioned a horror or giallo movie, today. But yeah, it's a wild movie. It starts off with like this little infomercial, if you will, or commercial advertising their poultry, high-tech poultry factory, which they fired. They have this farm and they fired all the workers, and now it's like you could remake this. It could be like an AI poultry farm. And it's insane. So yeah, go ahead, play the trailer.
Yeah. This is a 3.5 4 minute trailer.
I mean, yeah,
It's 55 years old already. Sorry, I had it up and I didn't have to play it.
I'm like, I can't tell if it's lagging or if this is a choice.
All right. It's very strange.
Something strange inside of me that forces me to act quickly without thinking. Anna.
Yo.
With the flames in her eyes.
We got a movie.
But I loved Gabrielle. So soft.
Dude, giallo movies fucking rule.
Sweet. I wanted her. Oh God, I wanted her. I couldn't get away, even though I tried. There was no time. They were after me. They spied on me. They knew about me. I've got to do it right away. Right away. No.
So tell us about it while we're
yeah. I mean, it's exactly what you think it is. I mean, there's not much to tell here. It's a crazy
an egg.
Yeah, it's a crazy movie. This guy is going insane. He has some of that, Edgar Allan Poe going insane type stuff happening. Meanwhile, they're trying to create this new way of, with their factory, trying to innovate this way of doing poultry, which is really weird. And it's out of place. It doesn't fit. And then all along there's this love triangle and everyone's getting killed. That's as much as you can say. Yeah.
There's nothing about that doesn't interest me.
Oh, it's 1968 even. Holy shit.
Yeah. It's really early. It's like that's why it doesn't really, you're like, what is happening here? It doesn't fit the cliches of giallo. Some of those staples weren't made yet.
Yeah.
So it's kind of just off the rails.
Yeah, but it had that black glove with the knife in the
Yeah, it has that. It has that, definitely.
It has that fluorescent blood.
Yeah. And it's got some weird poultry stuff happening at the poultry factory.
Yeah, they probably, well, we got a fucking poultry factory. What do we do?
Yeah.
This looks cool, bro. Yeah.
I think one of my favorite moments in the beginning was just all the farmers are behind the fence of the factory upset because they kicked them all out. And all of a sudden there's things in the factory that are dropping and they think it's like someone's planting, like, like a sharp object going to kill someone. And they're blaming it on the factory workers. And it's obviously much deeper than that, but it's so goofy, but it's awesome. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, that looks great.
Coming shortly to the screen.
Yeah, and when was Mario Bava's first? What was his first giallo?
No, they was released in 1970. So,
yeah, 1969. It was like Was it Honeymoon or
no? Bird with Crystal Plumage.
No, that's not. I'm talking Bava.
Oh, Bava.
Bava's first.
Yeah, no, Bava is like, man, that was probably like early 60s.
His first giallo.
Giallo, yeah, it's like 63.
Yeah, well, what was it?
I know that Blood and Black Lace is around 63.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that would make sense then. Blood Lace, 1964. There we go. Okay.
Yeah, that's close.
Yeah,
but but he was doing kind of giallo style things like that before that too. And when did The Woman Who Knew Too Much, or what's it called? You guys know that one?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't seen that one.
Let me see. The Woman Who.
Yeah, that's the nice thing about giallos is they're always weird and highly sexual.
Pretty girls.
Yeah.
The knife is the peni.
There's a metaphor for everything.
Yeah. So.
Oh well.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys.
It's time.
I feel like we made an episode of Film Villains.
Yeah, thanks to Summer and Chris and Jimmy and whoever else has been.
And we're gonna do an epic Punks on Film for Alex next week because we're gonna it'll be great.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's find that.
Well, guys, thank you for watching. Thank y'all for real.
Yeah.
And like, subscribe, do all that weird stuff. I don't really care if you do
all the things that
just keep watching.
Eventually, someday, our lives will be magical.
Yeah, man.
They aren't already.
We'll get there.
All right.
Oh yeah.